looks like I'm going to have to go old school here and stand up by the fence. So, if you didn't hear anything that I said in the intro, we are here in Elfrida, Arizona. The Valley Union Blue Devils hosting the Benson Bobcats. Dylan Mitchell on the mound, Kellen Deskins at the plate. And the Bobcat dugout's already getting going. Deskins is going to rip that thing right to short. Picked up and played easily. First out of the first inning for the Valley Union Blue Devils. That's going to bring up number 6, Easton Adams, to the plate. Again, Dylan Mitchell on the mound, a sub .5 ERA on the season, leads the team in every statistical category, so he is a superstar. And the Benson Bobcats, we know what they are. So, first pitch into Easton Adams is a strike. Hits the low corner, 0-1. 0-1 pitch here into Easton Adams. And here it comes. That's going to miss inside, 1-1. So, again, Easton Adams up at the plate. Benson Bobcats, state semifinalists last year. They front-loaded their schedule, so off to a slower start, but same thing as last year. That's going to be outside, 2-1. So here I am, trapped against the fence, so I'll be speaking a little quieter today as to not distract everybody involved. Yeah, Paul Corder, we're going to have to work on my setup because it didn't work on last when I did the video for the boys either. That's going to be right across the middle of the plate. Second strike on Easton Adams. Again, Valley Union Blue Devils 3-1 on the season. Their only loss is to the Bisbee Pumas. No shame in that game. And you know all about the Benson Bobcats. That's going to be low and outside, full count. Full count pitch coming in from Mitchell to Easton Adams. And that's going to be just tipped into the ground. Full count will stay full. But yeah, Busy, we're definitely going to have to check this connection and see what's going on here. Full count pitch. Fouled back. It does hit a car, but as a grounder, so no real damage done. Easton Adams trying to wear out the arm of Dylan Mitchell. The faster the Benson can get him off that pump, the better for them it would be. Full count pitch. And that's going to be a walk. Easton Adams gets himself on to first base. And that's going to bring up the powerhouse, Dawson Judd. And Dawson, in a game against the Bisbee Pumas in Benson this year, Dawson Judd hit a ball that if there wasn't a scoreboard there, would have ended up in Tucson. So Dawson Judd, obviously with enough power. Slight breeze blowing in from center. And he's going to rope that thing into center. That's going to be a knock. So runners on first and second early for the Benson Bobcats, getting a hold of Dylan Mitchell early. And that's going to bring up the pitcher and the cleanup hitter, Matt Evans, the lefty. So Benson jumping all over Dylan Mitchell early. I went over and met Coach Mitchell before the game, and I was like, who's starting today? He's like, Dylan. I was like, heck yes, he is.
Yeah, it was like a little thinker.
A kid that we always look forward to getting our eyes on. So that pitch is going to miss outside, 1-0 to the lefty, Matt Evans. So 1-0, that's going to be outside, 2-0. Paul, I don't know how you get this thing wired into the fence so easily and so successfully. It's difficult. This thing is hanging on by a thread. If they hit a ball into this phone, I'm a dead man. Pickoff move to first. No good. Just trying to keep him honest. Keep him out of politics. And that is going to be a ball. 3-0. One out here in the top of the first. Two runners on. One on first, one on second. Three 3-0 pitch is right across the plate. 3-1. So 3-1 now to Matt Evans. And that's going to miss. That's going to walk. The bases loaded for the Bobcats.
Good hit.
That's going to bring up number 21, Baby Deskins. Big spot, bases loaded, only one out here in the top of the first. A chance to jump all over Dylan Mitchell. That ball's going to be in the dirt. Good stop behind the plate. I believe that is number 1 Yahir Luna behind the plate, I believe. So 1-0. That's a strike to Deskins. 1-1. So 1-1 pitch coming in here from Mitchell. That's going to miss high. 2-1. Mitchell all of a sudden finding himself in a spot of trouble early in this game. Top of the first. Only one out. Bases loaded. Baby Deskins with a big spot here. That's going to miss. 3-1. So Dylan's going to have to put this across the plate. Don't want to walk in the first run of the game.
Take your time.
Gorgeous day here. Absolutely stunning. 3-1. That's going to walk in the run. So 1-0. Bases loaded in the top of the first. Only one out. Excited to get to use the microphone today, but I didn't feel like working, so old school it is.
What hurt? Come get him.
And that is going to be a strike to big Case Williams at the plate. We know Case has the power. Let's see if he can get something in play here with bases loaded in the top of the first. That's going to hit Case Williams. That's going to be 2-0 Bobcats. Top of the first, only one out. Jason Santo coming into play, and Coach Mitchell's already going to go out there and have a talk with Dylan. The opposite of what was expected here today. So they're going to have a quick meeting at the mound, and folks, I'll be right back with you. All that work for it to not work. So meeting at the mound over. Santo coming to the plate. 2-0 early. Benson on top of Al Union. Only one out in the top of the first. Bases loaded. So Mitchell is in a spot right now. So let's see if Santo can keep this train rolling for the Bobcats. That's going to catch the top part of the zone. 0-1. Oh-1 to Santo. And Benson trying to jump out to a big early lead. That's going to miss. 1-1. Runner thought about coming home. So 1-1. That's going to catch inside. 1-2. Dylan pitching out of the stretch.
You right there, Dylan.
1 and 2 trying to get it out and try to get out of this. Only down 2-0. Santo's going to rip that thing right to first. They're going to miss the run at home, and that's going to keep the bases loaded. 3-0 Bobcats. So number 15, Jace Myatt coming to the plate, DHing for Gage Trejo today. 3-0, bases loaded, only 1 out. Yeah, the first baseman could have gotten the out at first and sacrificed a run. He decided to go home with it. Didn't get the play at the plate, so now 3-0, 1 out. And that's going to hit Jace. 4-0 Benson Bobcats in the top of the first, only 1 out. And that's going to bring up the bottom of the lineup already. Number 10, David Harris. So just uncharacteristic performance here from Dylan Mitchell. I'm trying, Paul. I'm trying. Harris is going to rip that thing down the right field line. That's going to score 1. That's going to score 2. 6-0. Benson already through the lineup, back to the top of the order. Runners on second and third. And Benson is fired up. So Kellen Deskins back to the plate for his second plate appearance already. Paul, the more I've messed with this thing, the worse it gets. Hold it in place, I guess. 6-0. Benson on top. Top of the first. Only 1 out. That ball is going to catch for a strike. 1-1. 1-1 pitch. That's going to miss inside. 2-1. Two and 1 into Deskins. That's going to be ripped up the middle. That's going to score another one. They're going to bring home the 8th run of the game. 8-0 Benson. Like Stevie Wonder just didn't see this one coming. And that's going to bring up Easton Evans from second plate appearance now. 1 out in the top of the first. Runner on first. The wheels have fallen off early. And they're going to call a balk. And that's going to put Deskins in scoring position. Coach Sharia's got to be loving life right now. Easton Adams at the plate now. RBI opportunity. 8-0 here in the top of the first. That's a strike. 0-1. Beautiful pitch there by Mitchell. And you can obviously hear the Benson dugout. He's going to go for the pickoff at second. Good pickoff at captain. He got him! So great needed play by Dylan Mitchell to get the second out of the inning. RBI opportunity has been taken away from Easton Adams, so now 2 outs here in the top of the first.
Here we go, Dylan. Let's go.
Set him down now.
And so there are 2 outs, and that's going to be a curveball strike. Good looking pitch there. 0-2 on the hitter. Pitch, and that's going to be a dribbler to third. Let's see if he can beat out the throw. Mitchell's over, throws him off the bag. So that's going to put another runner on, and here comes Dawson Judd to the plate for his second plate appearance of the first inning. And 2 outs, top of the first, 8-0 Benson. Just like that. And the powerhouse, Dawson Judd, coming to the plate. That's going to be low, 1-0.
She's getting super close. Yeah, we thought she was.
1-0, the runner goes. Luna's going to try and throw him out. He's not going to get him, so runner now in scoring position for Judd on second. Easton Adams taking second base. An absolute dream start to this game for the Benson Bobcats. And that ball went off of Blue. We're going to see if he's okay.
Come on, Dylan. Let's go, Dylan. Right here. Right here.
2-1 here to Judd. Well, I couldn't be an umpire. There's no way. And Judd is going to hit a can of corn to short. This should get Valley Union out of the inning, and it will. But damage severely done to the tune of 8-0 as we go here into the bottom half of the first. Dylan Mitchell's going to lead off this party for Valley Union. He's going to try to get some more runs on the board, followed by Richardson and Stephen De La Cruz. In between innings, please allow me to thank Allo Fiber, your new home team for phone, television, and internet. Go to allofiber.com to learn about the fiber difference. Also, thank you to Ginger's Titles of Sierra Vista, located at 999 East Fry Boulevard, the one with the pink door. Now open Saturdays, 9 to 2. So, we're going to let Maddie Evans warm up here, and we'll be back to you in just a moment.
I feel like sleepwalking. Yeah. Last night I
So Maddie Evans warming up here for the Bobcats with an 8-0 lead after the top of the first. Shocking Valley Union and their fans. And while he warms up, please allow me to thank Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up. Serving all of Cochise County. You can find them on Facebook to see examples of their fine work. Also, thank you to the Copper Queen Community Hospital with physical therapy departments in Hereford, Bisbee, and Douglas, providing the highest level of patient care. Make an appointment with a physical therapy doctor today. 520-432-6435. Thanks to Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane, serving our community since 1963. Thank you to the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, your hometown realtors. If you're in the market to buy or sell your home, give the Sherry Ethel team a call, 717-599-2439. Thank you to the MORSE Automotive Group, formerly the Lawley Automotive Group. Get your next new or used vehicle at any one of their Sierra Vista locations. And thanks as always, Silver Springs Valley Electric Cooperative for serving our community. There, hopefully that's better. I don't have your technical prowess, okay? I just sing the songs and tell the jokes. That's what you're here for. So we will have the full team available in Tombstone on Thursday as they host the Bisbee Pumas. So here comes Dylan Mitchell. Get an uncharacteristic start on the mound, but let's see what he can do with the bat. Again, he leads the team in every statistical category. So he's going to look to get some of this back. And there goes the Valley Union dugout.
Watch that ball, kid. Let's go.
A lot of Dylan Mitchell support behind me, obviously. That ball's in the dirt by Evans, 1-0.
Here we go, Dylan. Let's go. Here you go, Dylan.
So 1-0 here to Mitchell. And that's going to catch for a strike, 1-1. Look at Dylan Mitchell looking to get some of this back. and get Valley Union's party started. 1-1 pitch. That's going to be skied up. Should be an easy play for center. And it is. So one down here in the bottom of the first. Kellen Deskin's playing center field today. And here goes, give him an inch, and he takes Miles Richardson to the plate. One out in the bottom of the first.
Go drive it.
And Paul Visigover appreciate that Bone is his walk-up music. First pitch, the beautiful pitch by Matty Evans. 0-1.
Has to be your pitch. Let's go.
He's going to swing to foul tip at 0-2 to Richardson.
Hey, anything close?
0-2 to Richardson. Curveball catches beautifully. Two down here in the bottom of the first. And here comes Stephen De La Cruz, another one of the stars of the Valley Union Blue Devils. How do you go from Bone to Toto? Steve De La Cruz going with Toto for his walk-up music. Love to see it. Two outs here, bottom of the first. That's going to be low, 1-0. But Matty Evans looking pretty good on the bump so far. Two hitters in. That's going to miss inside, 2-0.
Let's go, Steven. Let's go.
2-0 pitch into De La Cruz. That's going to be hit right up the middle. Second baseman can't make the play, so that's going to be a single for Stephen De La Cruz. Runner on for the Blue Devils. 2 outs in the bottom of the first.
Here we go, Marshall. Let's go, Marshall.
Hey, bring him around, Marshall.
I don't even need my lineup cards. The fans got my back. So Marshall Larson coming to the plate. Another name that we are
Hey, be aggressive. Drive it.
very familiar with. Paul says absolutely. I'm not sure what he's saying absolutely to. Larson swings through the breaking pitch, 0-1. That was a funky pitch from Evans. Marshall just lost it.
I want it all the way.
0-1's going to miss. He's going to go for the stolen base. Good throw is not quite there. So now runner in scoring position. Stephen De La Cruz on second for Larson. RBI opportunity. 1-1 to Larson. That's going to miss high and inside. 2-1.
Let's go, 11, right here.
A 2-1 pitch coming into Larson. That's going to miss low. 3-1. So Valley Union trying to get some of this back, being down 8-0 here after a half an inning.
Be pretty.
3-1 into Larson. That's a strike. 3-2 catches the low part of the zone. Full count pitch now to Larson.
Come on, Marshall, right here. Let's go, Marshall. Hey, battle, right here. You can.
Full count. Let's see what Larson can do with this. He's going to foul back the breaking pitch. It looks like that may have caught the outside corner, so good defensive swing.
Hey, anything close?
Full count pitch. Larson confident, talking to his dugout. And he's going to get sat down. Evans getting them out of the inning. So we're going to go into the top of the second. 8-0. Benson Bobcats on top of the Valley Union Blue Devils. So good first inning of work for Evans on the bump. Benson just looking to add on here. Coach Mitchell looking a little deflated as well. An auspicious start for his team at home. They had 3-1 on the year, only lost to Bisbee. So they have a high level of confidence coming into this one, but That being said, we win Benson Bobcats, eerily similar to what happened last year with a slow, heavy-loaded start, and then they just came roaring back to make the state semifinals and be up 4 on Bisbee before eventually succumbing. But folks, the week has arrived. Saturday in Benson, Arizona, at the high school, we are going to have our first ever Cochise County boys and girls basketball all-star games. The players are pumped up. By the way, Paul Bisbee, if you're watching, Dawson Judd said he'll also now be in attendance as well. So we're going to have more talent than we know what to do with in Benson, Arizona. It's going to be, the doors are going to open at 4:45, $5 cash only at the door. And I can guarantee you that it's going to sell out. So if you're a parent or you want to make sure that you're there to watch your kids, make sure you get there early, because the girls' game alone is going to be a banger. Coach Valenzuela and Coach Pritchard are ready to go. The teams are ready to go. I love my girls' team, stacked with big players. We're going to dominate on the inside. Paul's team's going to try to beat us with speed, but we're going to have too much force for them in that girls' game. So we're going to go ahead and take down their team. And as far as the boys' game goes, oh man, it's one of those things where, yeah, like just as a me against Paul thing, I'd like my team to win, but he's got a squad over there that I can't wait to watch either. So that's just going to be a show. Probably the most fun thing that Paul Corder and I are ever going to broadcast. It's going to be a show. I got the leading scorer in the nation, C.J. Williams. I got the 5A Region Player of the Year, Jamin Booker. He has Deuce Pacheco. He has the 2A Player of the Year, Sebastian Lopez. He has the 4A Offensive Player of the Year, Diego Lopez. It's going to be a showcase. And I have what is going to be next year's 5A Region Player of the Year at center in Thomas Welker. So we are going to have a blast. But the Bobcats coming back up to the plate now. And we already have a pitching change. Dylan Mitchell no longer on the bump. That's going to be Steven De La Cruz going. So one inning of work for Dylan Mitchell. 8 earned runs. So De La Cruz now on the bump for value.
Let's go right here, kid.
So, Matty Evans at the plate for his second plate appearance, the lefty. Back on the bump. That's a strike on the outside. 0-1.
Let's go, Steven, right here.
So I believe that should put Mitchell back behind the plate. Nope, it's still going to be over here, Luna. That's going to miss outside, 1-1.
Pretty close.
No, Mitchell's at short. So quick day on the mound. Disappointing for yours truly, I'll tell you. 1-1. It's going to miss outside, 2-1. The Case Williams being the loud one over there. You can hear that singular voice. That's going to be ripped in the left. Should be an easy play for the left fielder. And it is. One down here in the top of the second. And here comes the junior Deskins to the plate. They're listed as Colton Deskins on Max Press, but I have a different first initial on my card. I have a B Deskins. So I'm just going to assume they meant baby Deskins. Now one down here in the top of the second. De La Cruz trying to get through Deskins Jr., and that's going to be inside. 1-0. Oh my goodness. I just cannot get this camera right for you folks. I apologize for that. So I'll have to do the best radio version of this that I can. I have to untie it and put it back in. 1-1 pitch. That's ripped in the left. That's going to be a single for Deskins. So runner on for the Bobcats. Here comes Case Williams, owner of Pride Shine Detailing. Kid owns his own business already. He owned his own business as a junior. Case Williams at the plate. Runner on. Pick off attempt from De La Cruz. No good. So first pitch in the Case. Deskins takes off. Case is going to foul that though. Coach Rio being the wiser. He was going to go barehanded on it, but he said, nah, I'm good. So 0-1 now to big Case. Pickoff attempts no good at first. Count will remain 0-1. Thanks everybody to join me here for some Cochise County baseball. Again, not the best camera angle, so I apologize for that. That is going to be a flare into right. Let's see if they make the play. They do, and they're going to double up Deskins. He was way off the bag on that lazy fly ball, so that's going to get Valley Union out of this inning. Still down 8-0 going into the bottom of the second, but that's the inning that they were looking for. Folks, bear with me. I'm going to try to make this camera angle a little better for you folks, so just bear with me for just a moment, please. So here we go to the bottom of the second. Matty Evans still on the bump for the Benson Bobcats. In between innings, please allow me to thank Silver Springs Valley Electric Cooperative for serving our community. Bubby Deskins, thank you. Joan, I appreciate that. Bubby, love it. I'm going to go ahead and change that in my book. Thank you very much for that, Joan. That'll be helpful because I do have some more Benson Bobcat games on my schedule this year. So thank you for that. Also, thank you to the MORSE Automotive Group. Get your next new or used vehicle at any one of their Sierra Vista locations, trying to change the way your vehicle buying experience goes. And thanks to the Sherry Elta team at Long Realty. If you're in the market to buy or sell your home, give them a call, 717-599-2439. Yai Luna coming to the plate now for the Valley Union Blue Devils.
Let's go, Yair. You got it. Let's go. What's up, Here you go, kids. Start him off. Start him off.
That ball's going to be in the dirt. 1-0 to Yair. Well, I appreciate you joining me in the chat there, Joan. 1-0 here to Luna. I knew there was nachos over there. They lied to me. He's going to swing through that one. That's going to be 1-1. Nice breaking pitch from Evans. They did not say they had nachos over there. They said they had chips.
They have cookies now. Yeah, they just got it.
1-2 to Luna. Another good pitch by Evans.
Come on, Aid. Get that ball.
1-2, and that's another strikeout for Evans, but the ball gets away from the catcher to see if they can get him at first. They cannot. So Luna's, and he pulls himself off the base in case gets the tag down. So Luna could have had a runner on for the Blue Devils, and unfortunately gets lost off the bag. That's going to be the first out of the second inning for them. So Michael Durazo is going to come to the plate for the Blue Devils and try to get some momentum going for Valley Union on this perfect day in Elfrida, Arizona. Should be in a swimming pool right now. It's only the second day of spring. Nice first pitch, 0-1. Second day of spring, and it's so perfect out here. 0-1. Nice curveball strike. 0-2. Evans looking good. Coach Trujillo may have found his second arm that he's been looking for. Besides the obvious Dawson Judd. 0-2 to Durazo. That's foul back. Good defensive swing because that was going to be a strike. So Durazo 0-2 at the plate. Evans trying to get another one. And he does. Beautiful breaking pitch. Gets another strikeout for Evans. 0-2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Brian Cagle at the plate, number 16. Yeah, I went over there and said hi to the Valley Uni kids. Told them they got some cool FM shining today. But that's a beautiful pitch by Evans, 0-1. So hoping for a stronger performance. But again, we're only in the second inning here. We are not done. Yeah, but Evans, the way he's pitching, we might be. 0-1. That's going to be inside, 1-1. Gage Trejo, designated fielder behind the plate. Coach Trejo, a lot of confidence with him running the show.
Go, Brian, put him in play.
1-1. That's going to miss low, 2-1. Cagle again just trying to get Valley Union some momentum right now. That's going to be hit into right, but right out the right fielder. Benson's going to get out of the second inning, still up 8-0, going into the top of the third. While we get ready for this third inning to get going, please allow me to thank Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane, serving our community since 1963. Also, thank you to the Copper Queen Community Hospital. They have physical therapy departments in Hereford, Bisbee, and Douglas, providing the highest level of patient care. Make an appointment today. Also, thank you to Synergy Home Care, providing non-medical home care for people that require it. Give Synergy Home Care a call, 520-685-1035, to get your loved ones taken care of. De La Cruz is going to be back on the mound for the Blue Devils, and we'll be back with you in just a moment. So the Bobcats up 8-0 going into the top of the third. They're trying to get out of here early. They said it's hot out here. I want to go to the pool. Again, Saturday in Benson, Arizona, 5:30 p.m. The first ever Cochise County Girls All-Star Game will begin, followed by the boys game, roughly around 7 p.m. We have lots of fun stuff planned for the kids. R&R Pizza Express in Benson is going to be catering for the kids and the coaches, so they don't have to worry about getting food. I mean, it's just been a wonderful collaborative effort. We're very, very excited to host the first ever Cochise County Basketball All-Star Games. But right now, we're in the top of the third. Santos at the plate against De La Cruz. That's going to miss outside, 1-0. 1-0 pitch from De La Cruz into Santo. That's going to be flared right up. Should be an easy play, and it is for De La Cruz. So one down early here in the top of the third. And Jace Myatt coming back to the plate. The DH today for Gage Trejo. Benson almost back to the top of the order for the third time already. One out here on the top of the third. That's going to go over the head of Jace. So 1-0. De La Cruz working very quickly on the bump. That's going to miss inside, 2-0. Little chin music for Jace there. Brushing by the fresh whiskers on his face. 2-0. That's going to be hit right to first. And he gets through the glove of the first baseman. But he does get it over to De La Cruz. So 2 outs here in the top of the third. And David Harris, the senior, coming up to the plate. The 9-hole hitter for the Bobcats. Another lefty for Benson. Dugouts are the best part of this game. That's going to be behind Harris. Just a bit inside. 1-0. That's a strike. Nice pitch on the outside part of the zone. 1-1. Or excuse me, 0-2. 0-1. I'm taking crazy pills. No, it should be 1-1 actually. The scoreboard's failing me because that first ball went behind Harris. Nice curveball that just misses. 2-1. A lot of movement on that last pitch from De La Cruz. 2-1 delivery. Did he go around? 3-1.
Come get him, Steven.
3-1 count into the senior Harris. He swings through that full count. Got him with a changeup. Harris way out in front of that one. So 2 outs here in the top of the third. Valley Union, after that disastrous first inning, has managed to stop the bleeding and keep it at 8-0. But Benson trying to get out of here early today. Full count to Harris. He's going to flare that thing straight up in the air. Easy play for the shortstop. And there, Valley Union getting out of the inning, going into the bottom of the third. Still down 8-0, but again, after that first inning, they were able to really settle it down. So Evans going to go back onto the bump for Benson. He looks really sharp out there today. Again, very odd. He pitches right-handed and bats left-handed, so that's something I've never asked him about. I'm going to have to do that. Oh, I can smell them nachos. Oh, my goodness. The hunger has officially kicked in. But I did see a couple of restaurants out here that I may check out one of those after this game. But again, I'm going to sound like a broken record here because we're going to do nothing all week but talk about the first ever Cochise County Basketball All-Star Games that we will be hosting in Benson, Arizona this Saturday. Doors will open at 4:45. It's $5 cash at the door. It's going to sell out. Get there early because CJ Williams and Jam and Booker have been working together. They are going to put on a show. They were up against a tough squad on the other side, being coached by Coach Baker and Coach Tufavi. Dave's squad, a better squad, is going to be coached by Coach Montillo and Coach Williams. So we are going to have some fun on Saturday. I mean, all kinds of stuff going on here on Cool FM. Like on Thursday, we're going to have our game of the week. Tombstone Yellow Jackets hosting the Bisbee Pumas. And we'll be an inevitable preview of what two teams will probably meet each other in the playoffs. And on Friday, we have the return of Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Like you wouldn't get hurt at all?
The Country Cafe is exactly the one that I was looking at, Amber Ramirez. I drove by and I was like, that place looks comfy wumpy. I shall be attending them after I get done here and get myself a nice burger before I make the beautiful drive back home. It was a gorgeous drive out here to Elfrida. I mean, you just can't say enough about it. The views of driving to the base of the Chiricahuas, it's just gorgeous. Beautiful day. I love my job. I love my life. No complaints here in the Davies household. And my wife is visiting her father tonight, so bachelor status for Dave. We're going to go home and play a poker tournament, kick our feet up. But we still have some baseball to play here. And that is going to start with number 21, Moroni Flores, coming to the plate. How do we pronounce his first name? Moroni? Moroni Flores coming to the plate. His first at bat of the game. And Evans pitching very efficiently. That's going to be hit right to short. Should be an easy play for Judd. And it is. Case Williams puts the ball into the glove. One pitch, one out here in the bottom of the third.
Here you go, Angel. Take a ride.
Angel Caparone coming to the plate. I believe he's the 9-hole hitter. And he is. So Valley Union back to the top of the order after this. Evans into Angel. That's going to be in the dirt, 1-0.
Hey, wait for your pitch.
telling me to come to Douglas from Elfrida? How far away is that? 1-0. And he's going to miss 2-0. If Douglas is 20 minutes away, maybe I'll go. 2-0. That's a strike. 2-1.
Right here, kid. It has to be a pitch. Let's go right here.
That's going to be hit right up the middle. That's going to be a knock for Angel. So runner on for superstar Dylan Mitchell. Might just be a kind of momentum hit that they needed out of the 9-hole. So Mitchell's going to come to the plate with an opportunity to maybe get some momentum for the Valley Union Blue Devils. Oh, now that's the walk-up music right there. The same song that Jose Aldo walks out to. That's what I'm talking about, Dylan. Who's going to run this town tonight?
Hey, way to get dirty, kid.
20 minutes, yeah, sure.
Left field, buddy, left field.
Tell me you'll have some tacos waiting for me and maybe I'll come down. I'm hungry. That's going to be outside to Mitchell, 1-0. 1-0 here into superstar Dylan Mitchell. Again, leads the team in everything. We don't. Oh, and that's a great pickoff move. They're going to get him in a pickle. Pickle. Well executed pickle. He's still going. And they're just gonna give him up. That was fun. Baseball's fun. So 2 outs now. Valley Union losing that base runner. Again, it's not taking advantage of the opportunities that they're getting. Twice now, they could have had a runner on first, and the runner just getting away from the bag. So 1-0 now into Mitchell. He's going to rip that thing right down the third baseline. Picked up by the hot corner, thrown over, and that's going to get Benson out of the inning. Top of the 4th, 8-0. Bobcats on top. Folks, in between innings, please allow me to thank Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up, serving all of Cochise County. You can find Grasshopper Landscaping on Facebook. Also, thank you to Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista. They have written and road testing available. They do every kind of ID you need. They're open Saturdays 9 to 2. Save that wait at the DMV. And thanks to Allo Fiber, your new home team for phone, television, and internet. Go to allofiber.com to learn when it'll be available in your area. And I know Sierra Vista can't wait. Get rid of that Cox monopoly. Folks, we're going to let Stephen De La Cruz get warmed up. I'll be back with you in just one moment.
Let's go, yeah, you feel well back there, kid. That's actually funny.
So De La Cruz back on the mound. And Benson back at the plate. Again, trying to end this thing early. 8-0 here in the top of the 4th. Making their way quickly through their lineups. They are back to the top of the order. Kellen Deskins. Followed by Easton Adams and Dawson Judd. So De La Cruz has some work to do here in the 4th. Try to get to the top of this order one more time. So Kellen Deskins at the plate, the leadoff hitter. Benson up 8-0. Top of the 4th. Big lead by the Bobcats. Valley Union's going to start running out of time. Curveball misses high. 1-0.
Let's go, Steven, you got it. Go, Steven!
That's going to be low, 2-0. Benson dugout got me giggling. Because you know the deal. If I'm laughing, it's because of the dugouts. 2-0. That's going to miss high. 3-0. Zayla Cruz is going to have to settle it down. Got to get out of this inning unscathed. 3-0 pitch. That's going to catch inside 3-1. Again, Deskins was never swinging at that pitch on 3-0. Coach Trujillo, I believe, just gave him the thumbs up. Go ahead and knock this thing into left center if you can. 3-1. And he's going to sky it into left center. Let's see if the left fielder can get to it. Center fielder calls him off, and he's going to make the play. 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Here comes Easton Adams to the plate. And Easton is a baseball name if I've ever heard it. For obvious reasons. Thanks everybody that joined me here on Cool FM Sports. For Cochise County Baseball, we got a doubleheader today. Paul Corder will be in Douglas, Arizona, and that's a strike at the top part of the zone. 0-1. Yeah, Paul Corder will be in Douglas, Arizona to cover the Bulldogs. Who are they playing again today, Pizzy? I know they got a good team. 0-1. That's a strike. 0-2.
Go, Steven, let's go. You're up.
0-2. That's ripped right at the third base, and that was a tough play at third. No shame in that game over there. So that's going to put Adams on first. So yeah, Marshall Larson at third. That was a well-hit ball right at his knees. So yeah, tough play. So Dawson Judd, third plate appearance, third time he's had runners on. Dawson Judd capable of getting this game to early stoppage with one swing of the bat. Did he go around? He did. 0-1.
Let's go, Steven, right here, kid. Let's go.
What is Case talking about? Pickoff move. We've had a couple of good ones so far today. One into Judd. And he's going to lift that thing into center. Let's see if the center fielder can make a play on it. He can. That's going to get the runner back to first. Here comes Matty Evans, batting lefty. Got to give Valley Union credit going down 8-0 early, and it stayed at 8-0. Not putting their heads down, staying in this game. That's going to be hit over to second, and the play is made. Valley Union, 3 perfect innings after 1 disastrous inning. So we are going to go into the bottom of the 4th, 8-0, Benson on top. In between innings, please allow me to thank Right Way, serving all of Cochise and Santa Cruz counties, doing electrical, heating, plumbing, and cooling the right way. Happy to sponsor our sports broadcast. And you're going to have a lot of them this week. Also, thank you to SOSI, that's S-O-S-I. Every play, every pass, every goal with us every step of the way. Go to SOSI, that's SOSI.com to learn more. And thank you to American Southwest Credit Union with better rates and personalized service. You can go to ASCU.org. They are an equal opportunity lender. And thanks to Synergy Home Care, providing non-medical home care for people that require it. Give them a call, 520-685-1035. Evans back on the mound. Perfect so far today. Only 2 runners have reached first base. So we'll be back with you in just 1 moment.
Lily got it. I'm just assignment. You just pointed at it. I think that's the only way she got it. I heard the anta part. Yeah. Anta. Anta. Because I didn't hear the F. Anta part. She's in the no. Oh my god! Is that the most random thing?
Here we go. Evan's just about ready. Valley Union, you're going to have to start getting some runs across that board. The first to the plate is going to be give him an inch, and he takes Miles Richardson for his second plate appearance of the day. Safford, you say, huh? Well, here comes that thuggish, ruggish bone.
Let's go, Miles.
Miles Richardson, you a real gangster, bro? You a real gangster, buddy?
Pick one out.
So first pitch into Miles. He's going to hit that thing. Dawson's got the play. He's not going to get that. Throw's not going to be in time. So Miles Richardson, infield single to start off the inning. And that's going to bring up Steven De La Cruz for his second plate appearance. Runner on. So Valley Union looking for some of that big momentum. Again, you go from bone to Toto. That's the weirdest thing. Of course, that song was released 30 years before the birth of Steven De La Cruz. Well, then again, the Bone song was released 15 years before the birth of Miles Richardson. So, boy, oh boy, getting old is funny business. There's a pickoff move, no good from Evans. That's going to be skied straight up in the air. Off the Coleman tent. 0-1.
Let's go, Steven.
Come on, De La Cruz. You wait.
Valley Union fans very vocal behind me, supportive of their team.
Let's go. Has to be your pitch. Let's go.
So 0-1 to De La Cruz. Another pickoff attempt and a good one, but he just gets back. So Richardson's still safe at first.
You ready, Miles?
Another pickoff move, another good one. Miles getting back. Again, if your uniform isn't dirty, did you really play?
Drove really fast and watched it. So it's like whoosh. And then I saw them like they're on the same side. So.
Beautiful curveball there. Second strike on De La Cruz. 0-2.
Let's go, Steven.
So 0-2 delivery from Evans. Another pickoff move. He is determined to keep Miles on first base.
Bring him around, Steven.
Go, Steven.
Come, Miles.
0-2 into De La Cruz. That's going to be hit right up. They're not going to get the runner at second, so that's going to advance him into scoring position, but De La Cruz thrown out at first. So 1 out now here in the bottom of the 4th. Marshall Larson coming to the plate for his second plate appearance. This walk-up music is Electric Avenue. Oh my goodness. These kids are a trip. That's going to be flared over to first. Case should have an easy play there, and he does. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. So Yair Luna coming to the plate. 2 outs. There is a runner in scoring position. Let's see if Luna can just get anything on the board for the Blue Devils. So far, Evans has a clean sheet. And his walk-up song is You Are My Sunshine. Beautiful breaking pitch, 0-1. His walk-up song is You Are My Sunshine? Okay.
It has to be your pitch.
Let's go, Yair.
0-1 to Luna. Nice curveball that misses high, 1-1.
Let's go, Yair. What's up, ball? Let's go.
1-1 into Yair Luna. Evans no longer worried about Richardson. It's going to be fouled up. Coach Mitchell tried to barehand that rocket shot. Tried to break every bone in his right hand. Baseball coaches are nuts.
Oh, Yair, you got this?
Let's go, Yair. Let's go, kids. Let's go.
Head in.
1-2 into Luna.
Let's go, Yair. Straight it out.
Runner on second.
Get off, get off, get off. Get dirty, get dirty.
I didn't flinch. That ball came right at me. I did not flinch. Good for Dave. So, at 2-2 into Luna. Runner moved over to third on the errant pitch. So Richardson 90 feet away from the first run of the game for the Blue Devils. That's going to miss outside. Full count to Luna. A base hit will bring in a run. A walk will put 2 on. Michael Durazo on deck. Full count. He's going to miss low. Runners on the corners for Durazo. And the Valley Union fans have gotten loud.
Let's go, Michael. Let's go, Michael.
And Durazo. That's what I was expecting for this generation. I don't know that song.
Let's go, Michael. Let's go. Let's go. You can right here, kid. Has to be your kid.
So now 2 on for Durazo. Bottom of the 4th. That's a strike. 0-1. Beautiful pitch on the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, jump on him, Michael. Let's go.
Right here, kid. Right here.
Durazo trying to create a spark because Benson, if this stays 8-0, we'll have a chance to try to end this game in the 5th. He swings through the breaking pitch. That was a foul ball, though. The runner can't come home. 0-2 to Durazo.
Let's go, Michael, right here, kid. Yeah.
0-2. And that's a strikeout, and the momentum is killed. We're going to go into the top of the 5th, 8-0. Benson on top of Valley Union. Valley Union had an opportunity in that inning to maybe get some of it back, but unfortunately Durazo got sat down, and that's it. We're going to go to the top of the 5th. So again, doubleheader, folks. Douglas Bulldogs taking on Safford. 6 p.m. here on Cool FM Sports. So stick around. If you've never watched Douglas Bulldogs play defense, it is a show. So we'll be back with you in just a moment here. So here we go. De La Cruz back on the mound. He's also with a clean sheet. 3 scoreless innings pitched by him. Just one very rough first inning for Valley Union. Other than that, it's been a great game. There's Coach Montillo, the coach of my all-star basketball team. Get ready for Saturday, baby. So here comes Bubby Deskins to the plate. Thank you again, Joan, for that. Deskins having a good game at the plate. Had a nice rip in his last at bat. First pitch into Bubby. That's a beautiful pitch by De La Cruz. 0-1.
Just like that.
That's going to be ripped into left. Another beautiful piece of hitting by Deskins. So that's going to bring Case Williams. Deskins is going to get... Oh, no. He wanted to get greedy. Yeah, Angel making sure he cut that off. Deskins was going to get greedy, and Angel said, absolutely not. Stay on first. So here comes Case Williams, owner of Pride Shine Detailing out of Benson, Arizona. If you want your car looking as clean as those uniforms, you got to give Case a call. So Case Williams now runner on, no outs here in the top of the 5th. If Benson were to get to 10 and Valley Union wouldn't score, this game will be over. We don't see a lot of early ending baseball games in Cochise County as all of our teams are so good, but again, it was just an avalanche of a first inning defensively for Valley Union. Deskins is going to run, and Case is going to pop it up. That's going to be caught behind the plate. And they're going to double up Deskin. Deskin's getting caught off the base again. And that is Mitchell behind the plate with doubling them up.
Good job, Dylan. Nice play.
So now Byron Judd coming to the plate, freshman. I'm assuming the younger brother of Dawson Judd. So baby Judd coming to the plate. His first appearance on Cool FM. Yeah, we knew Dylan Mitchell would make some plays out there at some point, and there it was. Beautiful throw to double him up. Deskins was at second base. There was no, that ball was not even going to be fair. So Deskins is going to probably get a speaking to by Coach Trujillo about that one. Freshman Byron Judd at the plate.
Let's go, be a wall, Dylan, be a wall.
I know they have their variety of pictures and catches.
1-0. That's going to catch for a strike. 1-1. 1-1 into baby Judd. Did he swing through? He did not. That's going to stay 2-1.
Let's go, Laporte.
So that's popped right up to De La Cruz. This should get them out of the inning, and it does. So we're going to go in the bottom of the fifth. 8-0 Bobcats. Quick, efficient defensive inning there for the Blue Devils. Evans back to the plate. Again, 4 shutout innings, looking to make it 5. Yeah, number 4, 12-gauge Trejo behind the plate for the Bobcats. One of the easiest and best nicknames I've ever given. It just rolls off the tongue. 12-gauge Trejo. As Evans gets re-warmed up, please allow me to thank a couple of people that make this broadcast possible for you, like Silver Springs Valley Electric Cooperative. Thank you for serving our community. Thanks to the MORSE Automotive Group. Get your next new or used vehicle at any one of their locations. So Evans is going to throw a couple warm-up pitches, and we'll get the bottom of the fifth underway here in just a moment.
I know.
Fort Thomas, Bobo, the tournament, Duncan, somebody else. St. David, wait, all those games played, and then we have a home game.
2 days after we played St. David, we played.
St. David, yeah. I don't know why we did that.
So here we go. Adam's warming up.
We played St. David twice in one game. Yeah. That is disgusting.
Right. Freedom doesn't count.
We will be broadcasting one of those St. David games, just so you know. When these two knock up, we get there.
Yeah.
Brian, start him off now. We need
So here we go. Hal Union getting kind of pumped up over there. Brian Cagle coming to the plate. They've got to start getting something going because they are going to run out of innings.
I'm pretty sure it's
Down 8-0.
that's the only way to handle it.
They've only gotten one runner past first base in this game. That's a beautiful pitch by Evans. He is looking sharp out there. 0-1. Breaking stuff. The splitter is working. It's just looking good out there.
It was this weekend because they were at a.
That's a beautiful curveball by Evans. 0-2 to Cagle.
Watch him.
What? I don't know.
Well, it's true. If you're not leaving.
That's going to be outside. Trying to get him to chase, but Cagle's too smart for that business. 1-2.
Now you're ready.
1-2 pitch coming into Brian. Just misses low. 2-2. Cagle has a better eye than me. I would have been struck out every time on that pitch.
Brian, you got it now.
Let's go, kid. Right here. It has to be your pitch right here. Outside.
2-2 to Cagle. That's going to be a beautiful breaking pitch strikeout. Cagle knew it was coming and still didn't have a prayer.
We have ours.
So Moroni Flores coming to the plate, number 21. Now that's the walk-up music right there.
Let's
Let's go, Maroney. Right here. Yeah, right.
Another breaking pitch strike for Evans. 0-1. He can just go to that pitch every time right now. It's working.
Yeah, or what? Yeah. So, or round robin or something. I'm not sure.
0-1. 0-2. Another breaking pitch. Again, he can throw it every time if he wants to.
Hey, don't chase it.
Flores getting behind in the count out of those breaking pitches.
Now you're ready. Get a piece of it.
That's in the dirt. Good eye there. 1-2.
Go, Maroney. Get here. Let's go. It has to be your pitch. Let's go.
1-2. I think he got a piece of that. And he is going to get thrown out. So that's going to be another official strikeout for Evans, approaching double digits.
Oh my god, I was literally just looking at me too.
The Angel Caparone coming to the plate.
Angel.
Yeah. There are 2 outs here already in the bottom of the 5th. Evans working quickly. Breaking pitch strike. First Pete, now repeat. I'm just going to keep saying the same thing every pitch. 0-1.
Let's go.
Hey, pick one
Come
out.
on, Angel.
Thanks everybody that joined me today on Cool FM Sports. Don't forget, we got a doubleheader. Douglas hosting Safford at 6 p.m. Breaking pitch strike. 0-2.
Outside, you got it, Angel.
It has to be your pitch. Let's go. Right
Hey,
here.
watch it all the way to the mitt. You got it.
Look at him. Let's go.
You got it, Angel, right here. Do it again, Angel.
So 0-2. Breaking pitch outside. Barely misses 1-2.
Let's go. It has to be your pitch. Let's go.
Scoreboard operator's having an issue right now.
You got
Falling
it.
behind over there.
Hey,
That's
battle,
all right. I got the
battle.
count. 1-2 pitch from Evans. Fouled back.
Way to battle.
Way to battle.
Hey, you got it.
The ball got hit over the softball field where they're practicing.
Let's go. Right here, Angel. Has to be your pitch, kid. Let's go.
1-2 from Evans. That's another strikeout for Evans, and then Benson is out of the inning quickly, going to the top of the 6th. In between innings, please allow me to thank the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, your hometown realtors. If you're in the market to buy or sell your home, give them a call, 717-599-2439. Thank you to BARNETT'S Towing and BARNETT'S Propane, serving our community since 1963. Thanks to the Copper Queen Community Hospital. Make an appointment with a physical therapy doctor today, 520-432-6435. Thanks to Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up, serving all Cochise County. And thanks to you fine folks out there for joining me on the most beautiful second day of spring that has ever existed. As I traveled to Elfrida, Arizona to watch Dylan Mitchell and the Valley Union Blue Devils. Again, had a rough first inning, but other than that, it's been a clean sheet for them. So, again, Dylan, one of those young men that we've been watching for a long time now. One of those young men that will be sorely missed when he's gone. I guess the hard. Paul Pizzicorder and I are starting to, this being our 3rd year in this, where we're starting to really start to lose some of these players that we've got to watch for years. So it's going to be a transition next year, especially losing so many of our players. So many. DJ, Sebastian, Bryston, so many. Now here we go. Benson back up to the plate. It's going to start off with Jace Myatt at the plate. So De La Cruz still on the mound. 4 perfect innings of baseball. That's going to be flared right at the second baseman. 1 pitch, 1 down. Boy, if it wasn't for that first inning, we would have one heck of a game right now. Here comes the senior David Harrison back to the top of the lineup with Kellen Deskins. First pitch into Harris. It's going to be low, 1-0. 1-0 into Harris. 2-0.
Come on, Steven.
This game's going very efficiently. 5 innings played already. Only an hour and 15 minutes. 2-0 pitch. He's going to catch for a strike.
There you go.
Good get right pitch by De La Cruz. 2-1. Swings through it. 2-2. Good splitter right there from De La Cruz. De La Cruz looking sharp on the bump today. Again, throwing shutout baseball. 2-2. Harris is going to hit that right to first. What a snag at first base. Beautiful play. Michael DeRozzo at first. Nice snag. Back to the top of the order, Kellen Deskins. So one more time for De La Cruz. Going to have to make it through the heart of the Benson Bobcats. Again, it's the parallels to last season with Benson. And Coach Mitchell's going to go talk to Steven. He's pitching shutout baseball right now, so maybe Coach Mitchell's just going to tell him how awesome he is. I'm not sure. A quick meeting at the mound, so we'll be back with you in just a moment.
Do you need it? Do you need it? Okay, whatever.
All right, looks like and we will have a new pitcher.
Let's go!
Yair Luna going to go up to the bump. So Coach has gotten all the pitches he can get out of De La Cruz, and Luna's going to have to finish the job. But it's a tough ask, starting off at the top of the Benson Bobcat order. So while Yair warms up, I want to thank the remaining sponsors that made this broadcast possible for you today. And then we're just going to talk about our Cochise County Basketball All-Star Games. Thanks to Grasshopper Landscaping Quality from the Ground Up. You can find them on Facebook. Thanks to Ginger's Title Services, located at 999 East Fry Boulevard, now open Saturdays 9 to 2. Thanks to Allo Fiber, your new home team for phone, television, and internet. Go to allofiber.com to learn the difference. Thanks to Right Way, one of our new sponsors, serving all of Cochise and Santa Cruz County, doing electrical, heating, cooling, and plumbing the right way. Happy to sponsor our broadcast. Thanks to Soci. Every play, every pass, every goal. They're with us every step of the way. Go to Soci, that's SOSI.com to learn more. And thanks to our other new sponsor, American Southwest Credit Union. With better rates and personalized service, they're an equal opportunity lender. Go to ASCU.org. I don't know what equal opportunity lender means. They wouldn't give me $5 if I walked into that place. So Kellen Deskins, top of the order, back to the plate against the new pitcher, Yair Luna. So again, tough ass for Luna. That's going to kick some dirt right at me. So Mitchell are going to one last word of encouragement for his comrade, Yair. And here we go. Again, top of the order for the Bobcats. 6th inning, 8-0 on top of Valley Union. 2 outs. So if Benson can't get 2 runs on the board, we will be playing a full 7 here today. First pitch from Luna. Misses outside, 1-0. I thought after the first, this game was going to be over quickly, but Valley Union just put the brakes on it. 1-0. That's going to catch with a curveball, 1-1. Good looking pitch by Luna. We got to see all 3 of the arms for Valley Union today. Not necessarily in a good way, but that's going to be high, 2-1. Easy eye there for Deskins on that one. I think Deskins got some puka shells on or something. That's a good pitch. 2-2. Deskins only a junior, so we can hit for another year, along with Dawson. That ball in the dirt, right at my mind's eye. Full count. I don't care if there's a fence there. I flinch almost every time. Full count pitch to Deskins. See if Luna can get Valley Union out of this thing. He's not. That's going to be a walk. Here comes Easton Adams. And Luna's going to have to get through Adams. You don't want Judd coming to the plate with an opportunity to win the game. You just don't want that. So it would behoove Yahid Luna to get Easton Adams out.
You got it! Right here, let's go, kids!
That's a strike, 0-1. Own one into Adams. Oh, he's going to swing at the high heat. Yep, they're going to try to pick off the runner at second, but Deskins is going to get to second base. So that's 0-2 now to Adams. There is a runner now in scoring position. So if Adams can figure out how to get on base, you're going to have the powerhouse, Dawson Judd, coming to the plate. And I do mean powerhouse. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. Might be one of the furthest home runs we've ever caught on stream. 0-2 is going to be outside. 1-2. Mitchell says, I dare you. Deskins was threatening third, and Mitchell was like, I dare you. 1-2. That's going to be ripped into left. That's going to put a runner on the corner. Oh, no, he's going for it. That's going to be 9-0. Adams is going for second, and he slides under the tag. Runner in scoring position for Dawson Judd. The powerhouse of the Benson Bobcats at the plate with an opportunity to make this a 10-0 game and ended an inning prematurely. He really wants me to join Paul and Douglas, doesn't he? In Paul's dreams. So if Dawson can get a bat on the ball, that is going to make it 10-0. So again, tough ask for Luna. That's going to be inside 1-0. And even if he were to walk Judd, it doesn't get it much easier with Matty Evans on deck, the lefty. 1-0 to Judd. Judd's going to rip that thing in the left. That is going to make it 10-0 Benson. And so Judd's going to have a standing double. He's going, never mind, he wants all of it. He's going for third. And he's going to get it. Sliding triple for Dawson Judd. 10-0 Bobcats. And now Valley Union is going to be put in a spot where they're going to have to score at least a run in the bottom of the 6th. So we're going to be done here in Elfrida, Arizona. And I don't want to be done because it is a beautiful, beautiful day out here today. This is a God's day. Only the Lord could provide something this gorgeous. Amen. So Judd on third. Evans at the plate. Pitches high, 1-0. Again, it was a tough spot to put Luna in against the top of the order of the Benson Bobcats. That's tough. That ball's going to get away from Luna, so that's going to make it 2-0 to Evans. And Valley Union does want to keep this thing going into the 7th. They got to shut it down now. Because as it is, they're going to already need 1 run. And considering that Evans hasn't given up anything yet today, that's a tough ask. 2-0. Evans is going to rip that right to through the second baseman's glove. That's going to make it 11-0. Judd crosses the plate. And now Evans is going for second. And they're not able to get the tag down. So another runner in scoring position for Benson. Not getting any easier. And here comes Bubby Deskins having a huge day at the plate. What did I do? Oh, I flipped it around. What did I do? Oh, my goodness. You folks had to look at my ugly mug there. I'm very sorry about that. So Bubby Deskins now. Runner in scoring position. 11-0 Bobcats. And Bubby he rocked Mitchell and he rocked De La Cruz. So looking to go 3 for 3 on the day against the arms of the Valley Union Blue Devils. Takes that one high and outside 1-0. Pickoff attempt to Evans on second, but no good there. So count will stay 1-0 to Bubby. Love that name, Bubby. 1-0 into Bubby. Woohoo! Bubby had a hittable pitch, but he's going to foul that one back. I parked far enough away, should not be in danger. So 1-1 in the Deskins. That ball's in the dirt. 2-1. Again, Mitchell says, I dare you. Evans looking at third, but when you have a Dylan Mitchell behind the plate, it is tough to steal bases. 2-1. He's gonna, another beautiful piece of hitting. Flares it in the left, and they're going for home. That's gonna make it 12-0 Bobcats. Deskins now going for second, testing the arm of Mitchell, but another runner in scoring position for the Bobcats. 12-0 now. And so junior Tyson Kilpatrick coming in for Case Williams. Coach Trujillo going to the bench. Oh my goodness, his phone is just falling off right now. We'll just hold this thing in place for the rest of this game. So Tyson Kilpatrick's first appearance on Cool FM. With an RBI opportunity, that ball's in the dirt, 1-0. Luna just trying to get out of this inning. And that's going to be fouled back by Kilpatrick. 1-1. 1-1 pitch here into Kilpatrick. That's going to be outside 2-1. Two-one delivery from Luna. That's going to catch the outside corner, 2-2. And that's going to get him out of the inning. But the Benson Bobcats take a 12-0 lead into the bottom of the sixth. Valley Union is going to have to score 3 runs in the bottom of the sixth to extend this game into the 7th inning, or we are going to have an early finish here in Elfrida, Arizona, on what is an absolutely perfect day. Maddie Evans looking to finish the shutout against Valley Union. Benson looking very impressive today. Again, Maddie Williams only let one runner even reach second base. Folks, I've been talking about all game. This Saturday, March 29th, is the day that we have worked for, prepared for, and we are ready for. Our first ever Cochise County Basketball All-Star Games will take place at Benson High School this Saturday. We have a lot of special things planned for the kids, for the coaches. Everybody's put Coach Baker, Coach Montiel, Coach Williams, Paul Corder, myself have put in a lot of effort to make this a very special event for these kids. And all of the kids are playing. Not one kid said no. We may have too many players, and that's not a bad thing. It's fine. I know the coaches will be able to get them in and out so everybody can get their shine. Maddie Evans saying my bad to 12-gauge Trejo. I don't know why. He's pitching a gem. One pitch got away from him. Mistakes were made. So again, Valley Union coming to the plate. Dylan Mitchell, top of the order. But they're going to need 3 runs to extend this game. And considering that Evans has given up 0 runs, that's a tall order. Here he comes. Superstar Dylan Mitchell up to the plate once again. So again, he can't come back from 12-0 all at once. So Valley Union is going to need to put their rally caps on, one hitter at a time. That ball's going to be fouled back 0-1. Just going to have to try and make it through with this camera, folks. I apologize for the lack of 100% awesome camera angle today. It is tough tying these things onto the fence and getting them just right. It is an acquired skill. 0-1 pitch here to Mitchell. Curveball is going to catch 0-2. Beautiful. Evans' breaking ball is just absolutely lethal today.
Now you're ready, Dylan.
0-2 to Mitchell. That's a beautiful pitch. It's another strikeout from Adams. That's got to be double digits. That's gonna 2 outs left for the Valley Union Blue Devils. So give him an inch, and he takes Miles Richardson at the plate. One out here in the bottom of the 6th. That ball's in the dirt, 1-0.
Come on, buddy.
Again, Trejo getting a nickname in his first ever appearance on Cool FM, but when your name is Gage, it's pretty easy. 1-0 to Richardson, 1-1.
Come on, Miles, you got it.
Watch it till you hit it. Go, kid, you got this.
What a gorgeous day today. 1-1 pitch into Richardson.
Good eye.
Ooh, Richardson ducks. Barely misses up top of the zone, 2-1.
Stay in there.
Richardson may have framed his way into a ball call on that one. 2-1. That's a beautiful curveball pitch, 2-2.
Hey, watch it all the way. Drive it. Only takes one. Same pitch. Watch it.
2-2. Just misses low, full count. Full count pitch. It's going to be hit to short. Judd's going to charge it. Judd's up with it. And got him. So Valley Union down to their last out. That's going to come in the form of Steven De La Cruz, who had 4 shutout innings, 4 2/3 shutout innings on the mound today. So one of the bright spots of the game for Valley Union. Well, yeah, Valley Union looking like they're going to fall to 3-2 on the year. That's a curveball strike. Beautiful, 0-1. And again, same thing as last year. Here come the Benson Bobcats.
Hey, pick one out.
0-1. 0-2. Say it again. Guess, folks at home, guess what pitch he threw? It was a breaking ball. 0-2. 1 pitch away from 6 innings shutout. 0-2. Fouled off down the first baseline. Stays 0-2.
Come on, Steven.
So 0-2 to De La Cruz. That was trying to finish his beautiful game. Did he throw it in? He does. And that's going to do her, folks. The Benson Bobcats coming into Elfrida, Arizona, and beating Valley Union 12-0. Very impressive fashion. So, folks, stick around. Again, doubleheader today. Paul Quarters in Douglas, Arizona, 6 p.m. Get ready. Thanks for joining us here on Cool FM Sports, and we will see you in about an hour for Douglas, and we'll see you Thursday for Tombstone Bisbee, and we will see you Saturday for our first ever Cochise County All-Star Games. Folks, enjoy the rest of your beautiful evening.